Today I make my award predictions for the NFL. I'm Nathan Gustafson, and this is Clutch Time. Alright, so for the first award, I'm going to talk about Coach of the Year. I have this coming down to Sean McVay, Matt LaFleur, and Kyle Shanahan. The real two contenders who I see coming out of that three. I just put McVay on there. I think he's a really good coach, but because he won the award recently, I don't think they give it to him again. I think it comes down to Matt LaFleur and Kyle Shanahan, both who, bring their teams up. I think that LaFleur will be in contention because the Packers will strive for the first time in years with a replacement at head coach. But I think it's Kyle Shanahan who wins it after taking this young 49ers football team to the playoffs. Coming off a really poor season where he didn't have his quarterback. I think he gets Garoppolo back, takes the Niners to the playoffs. I think their offense puts up outstanding numbers, and because of that, Kyle Shanahan takes home Coach of the Year. All right, for Offensive Rookie of the Year, I have it coming down to Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, and N'Keal Harry, but the winner I think is clearly going to be Kyler Murray. He's going to put up some really good numbers. The Cardinals might not win that many football games, but this guy is electric. He's going to run the football. He's going to throw the football really well. And the numbers that Kyler Murray is going to put up will carry him to the award. I actually think his biggest threat is N'Keal Harry, who I think comes into the NFL as Josh Gordon got reinstated, but I do think that Gordon set aside, I would consider him the most talented pass catcher on the Patriots with Gronk's retirement. I think he comes into the league already more talented than Julian Edelman. I think that Bill Belichick will find him a role in that offense, and he'll put up some pretty good numbers this season. I think he'll be in contention, and I put Haskins up there as the only other quarterback that's really a threat to Kyler winning the award. I don't see him following through on that, though, and I definitely think that Kyler Murray will be the Offensive Rookie of the Year. For Defensive Rookie of the Year, I have it coming down to Nick Bosa, Devin White, Quinnen Williams, and Jonathan Abrams. Abrams is going to light up the highlight reel. He's the safety on the Raiders, drafted out of Mississippi State, I believe. But I remember watching his college highlight tape, and this dude lays people out. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I think that that'll catch the eye of a lot of voters. I don't actually see him winning the award because I don't think he'll have the numbers to back it up, though. Quinnen Williams, kind of the same thing. He's going to clog running lanes. Maybe he'll have a few sacks. He certainly is going to make an impact year one, but I don't think he has the numbers to really compete. I think it comes down to Nick Bosa and Devin White. Devin White's going to get a lot of tackles. He's going to make an impact on the Bucs defense. Nick Bosa is going to get a lot of sacks. But because we value pass rushing a lot in modern football, because it's the best way to stop the opposing offense from scoring in a pass-happy league, I think that Nick Bosa will come away with this award, both because he's going to have a double-digit sack total in his rookie season. That's a bold prediction for me. And I think that because his team is going to be far more successful than Devin White's, he will stand out, and I see Nick Bosa winning Defensive Rookie of the Year this year. For Offensive Player of the Year this year, I kind of like it when Offensive Player of the Year and MVP aren't the same person. Giving the award to someone who stands out on the offensive side of the ball that might not necessarily be the most valuable player is a good way to do it. We've seen this in years past, really where quarterbacks have outstanding seasons. They win both the awards, like last year because Mahomes threw for 50 touchdowns, he won both. I don't see anyone having that outstanding of a season. So I have this award coming down to Mahomes, Rodgers, Julio, Odell, Saquon, and McCaffrey. All guys who are going to put up some fantastic offensive numbers, but because I don't think Mahomes, Rodgers, or Wentz put up anything crazy phenomenal, I think that they give the award to a skill position player on offense, and I think that Odell Beckham Jr. will be the Offensive Player of the Year this year. I think he's going to come in, finally have a good quarterback for the first time since his second year in the league. I think since then we've really seen the depletion of Eli Manning, and still Odell has put up incredible numbers. Now he's finally in an offense with other weapons, with a good quarterback. He's going to put up some phenomenal numbers this season. I wouldn't be shocked if he was out there coming for some records. This guy is a generational talent that's finally going to have the chance to prove it, and I have very high hopes for Odell Beckham this season. All right, that brings me to Defensive Player of the Year. I think this award's going to come down to the following: Aaron Donald, Luke Kuechly, Joey Bosa, Darius Leonard, Khalil Mack, and Jamal Adams. Adams, I think, is going to have a really big impact. I think the Jets defense will be the best it has since he's come into the league. He's going to get a little bit more recognition this year. That's why I have him at least on this list. Kuechly and Leonard are going to continue to have massive impacts on their defenses, racking up tackle totals. But I think what it's really going to come down to, as it has in years past, Donald, Khalil Mack, and another player this season, Joey Bosa, who is finally entering a season healthy. And I'm going to take the upset here. I like Joey Bosa to win this award. I think he leads the league in sacks. comes in. The Chargers defense is going to have an excellent season. I think that because of that, Joey Bosa, between those two key factors, that the Chargers defense will be vastly improved and that Joey Bosa will lead the league in sacks, I think those two combine to give Joey Bosa this award. All right, for my MVP prediction, I do think a quarterback will win this award, unlike the Offensive Player of the Year. The last time a non-quarterback won it, it was Adrian Peterson in 2012, when he carried kind of a bad team to the playoffs and ran for 2,000 yards. That's kind of what it takes nowadays for a non-quarterback to win. I don't see any seasons like that this year, so it comes down for me to Rodgers, Mahomes, and Carson Wentz. I think that all three of these guys are going to put up outstanding numbers. I think it's really hard to win back-to-back, so I don't think Mahomes will win it. I think it comes down to Rodgers and Wentz, and in that battle I have Aaron Rodgers winning his third NFL MVP this season. I think he elevates the Packers back to the playoffs. I think the new coach and the new scene in Green Bay is exactly what he needs, and the Packers are going to excel this season. In the process, Aaron Rodgers will win MVP and take his team to an NFC championship game. So while I could certainly see both Mahomes and Wentz taking this award home, my pick to win MVP this year is Aaron Rodgers. That leads me to my Super Bowl prediction. Over the last couple episodes, I let you know that I thought the Eagles were going to make the Super Bowl out of the NFC. And in our last episode, I let you know that I thought the Chiefs would make the Super Bowl out of the AFC. But in the Super Bowl, I have the Chiefs defeating the Eagles 38-34, and Patrick Mahomes taking home his first of what will likely be many Super Bowl MVPs. He is set for a run in the AFC with Andrew Luck's retirement. Long-term, Patrick Mahomes is going to be mowing people down. This guy is incredible, and I see the first of many Super Bowls coming this season. The Eagles are certainly great competition. I think they're a generational team. I think that Carson Wentz is a generational talent. They control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the football, and they will certainly be a very good test. But I think this year, this Chiefs team is a team of destiny. I think they're built for a Super Bowl run in modern football. Andy Reid is just overdue for a Super Bowl win, and I think he gets it this season in Super Bowl 54. All right, that's going to be it for us today. Make sure you tune into our next episode where I analyze the first week of college football. Thanks for watching.